Welcome back, boys, to episode number 56 of the No Money Spent series here on this channel. And in today's episode, guys, we have a very sad episode, but also a very exciting episode as well. So in today's episode, guys, I'm going to be selling Dark Matter Michael Beasley and also Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo. If you guys have not watched the last two episodes, I recommend you guys go watch them. But if not, I will tell you guys why we are selling these cards. Dark Matter Beasley is going to be gone. Dark Matter Dikembe is going to be gone for one man and for one card. And that card we are chasing is 100 overall LeBron James. Now, how much MT do we need to get this card? It's looking like we're going to need at bare minimum 1.5. Now, this one is going for 1.8, but it has 19 legend badges. This one also does have 19 legend badges. I've been looking, on the market, and I'm seeing probably about 1.5 is if we got lucky. This one's 1.5 right now, but somebody obviously put a bid as they're saying, I want to spend 1.5 as the most. That's what I would assume, because why would you not just go bid on this one right here? He's probably just trying to do what I'm doing and pick up a LeBron for 1.5. So our goal is to get at least 1.5 million MT to go after LeBron, but we might honestly need a bit more MT to get this card. And that's why we're selling Dark Matter Beasley, and we're going to be selling Dark Matter Dikembe. We have been making a lot of MT by going through and quick selling all of our event cards from the GOAT piece that we got this past Sunday, and we should be close to 600k after we do go through and finish the GOAT piece and downgrading all the pieces into diamonds. I would guess we're going to be about 600,000 MT before we sell Beasley and before we sell Dikembe Mutombo. Now, I don't know if there's anything else that we actually have in our collection when it comes to selling cards. Like if we look at cards that we have from teams in the playoffs, a lot of these cards we have unsellable. We do have a couple sellable Cavaliers that we can go ahead and sell. So for example, Jared Allen, he might sell for like 5,000 MT, so we'll go ahead and we'll sell him for 5k, and we're just gonna be doing everything in our power to try to make the MT to get this 100 overall LeBron. Like I said, it's probably going to cost us at least 1.5. Is that going to be possible with the players we have and the stuff we have in our collection? I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna have to see how much Dikembe and how much. I don't think Donovan Mitchell will sell for much, just because you can't really use him, or people just have this card for free, so he's not going to sell for anything. But we do have Ricky Davis, who might sell for a little bit. It looks like 7.4, 6.5, so we can maybe list this card up for like 5.5k, and he should sell for that. So that's another 10,000 MT right here that we're going to be adding into our collection, into our accounts, and into our account balance. It's going to be hard, and I think it's really going to depend on how much Dikembe and how much Beasley end up selling for. Now, Dikembe Mutombo, we don't have any legend badges on him. This one has 32 legend badges, so it's hard to tell, but this one's pretty much stock. Does have some extra Hall of Fame badges on this card, an extra 20, which I guess does matter quite a bit. But my guess would be, if we don't get screwed, now if we get unlucky, we might only get 500k. I'm hoping to get like 550 for this card. I would hope to get 550k before tax. Now that's going to be 55k tax, so it's going to be about 500,000 MT. I'm hoping to make 500k after this card does sell and after tax. If we can walk away with 500,000 MT, that should put us up to about 1.1 before we sell Dark Matter Beasley. We're going to sell them at the same time, but then let's say we're at 1.1, right, with obviously selling Dikembe. We'll see. Maybe we get a lot less than that, and maybe we get kind of unlucky, or maybe we could get really lucky. Now with Beasley, ours does have 15 legend badges, and again, it's so sad to sell this card because I wanted to get him to 40 legend badges, but I really want this 100 overall LeBron card. I mean, this Beasley right here selling for 330k. I would assume with 15 legend badges, I would hope to get 400k. Now if we don't get it, again, we might get a little bit unlucky. I would hope with 15 legend badges he sells for 400k. That's going to be about 350, 360 after tax, which should again put us close to that 1.5 mil MT marker. And then we'll see at the end of the episode how much 100 overall LeBron is going for. Will we have LeBron in today's episode? Most likely not, but we're going to try our best to try to get him at the end of the episode after Beasley and Dikembe Mutombo sell. But that's where we're at, guys. We're going to have to see how much Dikembe and Beasley go for. But first, we are going to be playing our final game with Dark Matter Beasley and Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo. I'm not saying that we'll never have these cards back again, because you never know. Maybe in the future, if we can build back some MT, we want to get a Dikembe Mutombo, we want to get a Michael Beasley, there's still going to be an option for that. I'm not saying this is the last time we will ever use these cards, not saying that we will never buy them back again, but just saying for right now, and for these specific cards we've had on our team, we've used Dikembe 64 times, Beasley we've used in 100 games, so I can't believe that we're playing our 101st game with this Dark Matter Beasley. They've been so good for us. It's honestly, that's why I'm saying it's a sad episode, because I love these cards, man. These were like my two favorite cards on the No Money Spent besides Galaxy Opal Wemby. I absolutely love these cards, and it's going to be really sad to see them go. But I mean, I think that 100 over LeBron, That 100 bronze is going to be so fun to use. He's my favorite player of all time. And I want this card. I want this card so bad here on the no money spent. And I think it's going to make it more fun for us in the future to then try to build that MT back and go after Dikembe Mutombo or Michael Beasley if we want them back, or just to go after other cards. It's going to make us have more reasons to play this game, get MT, and grind for cards, because I feel like our squad is pretty much perfect. Like, there's nothing you could really do to make this squad better, because we have 600 KMT. Like, we could have had Vladimir, you know, still as our backup small forward. You know, Denny we could have bought. Like, we have pretty much a perfect team. I could go by Dark Matter, Mark Eden, and Vladimir, and I could have pretty much a perfect team, you know, for a no money spent squad. So I think getting this LeBron card will make this series more fun in the future. So now, guys, it is time to hop into Dikembe Mutombo and Michael Beasley's final game here on the no money spent. We're at what, 20 wins in Showdown in season 7. I just hope that we can end on a win with Dark Matter, Beasley, and Dikembe. And come on, let's try to pick up a win in their final game. And oh boy, do we have a matchup in Beasley and Dikembe's final game. We are going to be matched up against invincible point guard Nikola Jokic, invincible Kevin Durant, invincible Bob Pettit, 100 overall KP, and 100 overall Shaq in tier 1 Showdown with 135 wins. Can we please all just agree on the fact that I might literally play the craziest teams and the best players in Showdown? I will do gameplays on other people's accounts. I'm not trying to complain, by the way. It is a little bit frustrating, but I will do gameplays on other people's accounts that have 5 wins in Showdown and are in the lowest tier possible, or like in a bottom 3 tier, and they have a really good squad. And I'm not trying to call people out because, again, I understand not playing this game and not wanting to play Showdown, but there is people with good teams that are in low divisions of Showdown who have better teams than I do, and the people that I play against in my gameplays aren't very good. So I don't, even for people that have around the same wins, like I go on people's account and they have 35, 60 wins, 40 wins, 30 wins, and they're still playing worse people than I'm playing and way worse teams. Like, I never match up against like invincible Bob Pettit, Kevin Durant, Nikola Jokic. I never match up against these type of teams on people's accounts, and it just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. But we're gonna try to win this game again. We're gonna try our best. Victor Wembanyama down low, helping out the squad. Not trying to complain, but it just is a little bit frustrating having to go up against. It seems like a great God squad every single time we hop into a Showdown game, and it's not even just the squads as well. As look at Andrew Bogut, the 7-foot point guard, getting that chase down block. But it's not even the squads, it's the fact that everybody we play against is very good at this game. So I'm not trying to even just say they're winning these games because they have the best squads. They're also winning these games because they're very good 2K players. I mean, this guy has 135 wins. That's a great contest by Cedric Maxwell. We're actually playing really good so far in this Showdown game. Come on, trying to find Seti, looking to snatch it back. Cedric Maxwell creating some separation, not as much as I was hoping for, but look at Dikembe Mutombo on the offensive glass. He's fighting right now. Dikembe, good fight, man. Get out of the paint there. We don't get a 3 in the key, but Dikembe Mutombo, he is fighting for families. Look at Michael Beasley, pull up 3. No way we missed that. Seti's wide open though. Cedric's not gonna miss. Yo, what is going on? I'm missing so many wide open shots. What is happening, dude? But we got to hit that with Michael Beasley. He's got to have a good game in his final game here on the no money spent. That's a tough shot with Bob Pettit. That's somehow wide open and he misses. Come on, can we find Beasley? Beasley wide open. Beasley with a little bit of room. That's too much space for Michael Beasley. Man, I'm going to miss this card so much. Oh my God, Michael Beasley. Dude, this card. Oh, I'm going to miss him. Like, I don't want to sell him, but I know I have to get this LeBron. I wish there was a world where I didn't have to sell Beasley and I could still get LeBron, but it's just not possible, dude. Come on, good defense here from Dikembe. Beasley's off to a great start here in the first quarter. Come on, Cedric trying to fight through. That's a decent contest on Kevin Durant. We got a weak contest. We'll take that. Come on, we're pushing that ball. Looking to find Seti. That's good defense from Jokic. That card is unbelievable, man. That Dikembe and Michael Beasley pick and roll, I'm going to miss it, man. I'm going to miss that pick and roll, even though we don't really create much separation. Beasley, he's got a bit of room, and we're going to miss that. Probably shouldn't have been able to knock it down, but yeah, that Dikembe and Beasley pick and roll, it's going to be missed for sure. It was a nasty pick and roll. I'm going to miss Dikembe Mutombo's rebounding. He was like such a good rebounder, and every single game we played, it felt like he got every single rebound. Wemby, can we shoot over the top of him? No, we can't, but look who I'm talking about. Dikembe Mutombo has 5 rebounds right now, and I believe he's got at least 3 offensive boards. He's also got 2 points and an assist as well. Just going to miss that card. He's going to really, or we're going to really miss that card. You know, defensively on the glass, rebounding the ball, like everything about that card we are going to miss. We're going to notice a huge drop off. We still have Miles Turner, who we can put in the starting lineup, and he will be our starting power forward for the time being. But yeah, he's not going to be Dikembe Mutombo. That card's just incredibly good. But we got to get back here, trying to get back to Bob Pettit. Can we get a good contest? That's going to be a blocking foul, but we should be up by 8 points, or at least up by quite a bit of a margin going in to quarter number 2. Beasley Mutombo with the steal, guys. This card is just incredibly good. Wemby at the top of the key. Victor Wembanyama, we can't knock it down with the Dikembe. That was a really nice steal. Bogut not able to get there. Bob Pettit's wide open. Bob Pettit's definitely going to green that, but Beasley's got 9 points here in the first half. He has just been going on an absolute tear. What can we do here with Beasley? Looking to create some space. Oh yeah, Dikembe and Beasley. Come on, back out to Dikembe. Looking to drive in off that closeout. Back out to Wemby. Wemby's wide open. You don't want to leave Victor Wembanyama, as he's now got that sharp shoot and takeover. He's up to 10 points here in the first half. Him and Beasley have been on an absolute tear. But come on, Seth, you need that good defense. Wemby, help out. That's not good defense. Bogut might be there. That's a good extra pass for my opponent. He's gonna hit that with Nikola Jokic. We're playing a good opponent with a really good squad. We're up by 11 though, and we're playing extremely well, at least to my standards. The bench is now in the game here for my opponent and also my squad. We got Josh Giddey, we got Glenn Rice, we got Pascal Siakam. Not as good as our starting 5, of course, as he's gonna find, is that Tim Duncan? Yeah, I think that's pro pass Tim Duncan, or maybe it's just a standard one, but he also does have Vince Carter, invincible off the bench. He's got 100 overall MJ. This guy's got a crazy team, man. Glenn Rice, we're gonna need you to carry here off the bench. Can't knock it down, but Miles Turner on the offensive glass, he's gonna be fine. I mean, Miles Turner is gonna be really good for us in the starting lineup once we sell Dikembe. We're gonna have probably like MT to spend after. We can go pick up some cards. Like, I feel like we'll be fine with Miles Turner for now, you know, in the starting 5, in the starting 4 position. I'm a little bit concerned for our backup power forward, because I don't really want to have to run D-Rob again. I did not like that card whatsoever, just because of his jump shot. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do there. Pascal Siakam's in the game for us off the bench at small forward, and it's not looking good so far for Pascal Siakam. It's not a great shot, leading to a wide open 3 for my opponent. Cuts the lead down to 4. We were just up by like 10 or 11. We got to be playing a lot better here. 2 seconds left on the clock. Can we get a lucky layup animation? No, we don't. Going into halftime up by 4. We'll take it, but could have been a lot better. Come on, Glenn Rice. Need you and Miles Turner here in this pick and roll. Miles Turner, what can we do? We're going to grab that basketball, snatch it back, hit him with a little behind the back, trade behind the back, looking to attack all the way. Miles Turner standing dunk me, and we get blocked from behind from Tim Duncan. A little bit unfortunate there, but I guess good defense for my opponent. Is that invincible Kawhi? He's got invincible Kawhi off the bench, 100 overall Shea as well. Dude, this guy's team is insane. I mean, he just has a plethora of cards that he can throw in whenever he wants to, and just, you know, swap out MJ for Shea, just like he did. Oh no, he's got MJ and Shea, but he also does have invincible Vince Carter. Like, this is just an incredible team, and fair play to the No Money Spent squad. We are playing amazing right now to stay in the game with this type of an opponent, as he's gonna miss that. And look at Donovan Clingan on the glass. That is a great rebound. Over to Glenn Rice. Never mind. Good steal there by Michael Jeffrey Jordan. He's probably gonna shoot that. Good defense from our Glenn Rice. We can't grab the board. Donovan Clingan can't even get that stop on Victor Wembanyama. He's got Gally Sopa Wemby off the bench. Can Pascal Siakam do anything for us? I mean, he's just kind of a filler card for now until we get somebody we like more at the small 4 position. All right, what is the spacing, guys? Can we please space out the floor a little bit better here and see what Glenn Rice can do? Come on, looking to attack into that paint. Glenn Rice spinning, pump fake, got him in the air. Glenn Rice all the way to the basket. That is a nice move there on 100 overall MJ. Still really like Glenn Rice as our backup shooting guard, but gotta go get a stop here. Right through that screen. We're here. Good defense. Come on, we're playing that on-ball defense too. Glenn Rice fighting through. We're there. Get back out. Hands up. Yep, good defense. Watching that drive in. Hands up. Good defense. That is shut down defense from Glenn Rice, and I guess he did get a pretty good look there, but Donovan Clingan snagging that board. Josh Giddey in the corner with a little bit of room. Giddey, no way he got a good contest there. I was not expecting that. We got to go get a stop ourselves. He's got that. I would assume pro pass Tim Duncan. Stepping it back. Yeah, that is definitely pro pass Tim Duncan. Good defense. We're here. Got to watch Wemby. He might just shoot this, honestly. Is he just going to shoot? We're jumping. All right, got to contest. We're there. Come on, get back to Wemby. No, he got inside position. And is he going to step out of bounds? Yes, he does. And that is great defense from the team. Our defense this game has been actually unbelievable. Maybe our offense hasn't been too great, but the defense has been really good in the second half and just in this entire game as well. Glenn Rice all the way to the paint. I didn't realize this shot clock or the time clock. Damn, man, that was not smart by me. But going into the 4th quarter here, guys, up by 9 points. Hopefully we can hold on to this lead and secure a win in Beasley and Dikembe's final game. Okay, guys, he just hit a 3-pointer. It's only a 6-point game. I mean, we got to lock in here. Cedric Maxwell, what can we do, man? Need you to fry here, Seti. Seti looking to go all the way. Cedric Maxwell all the way to the paint and 1 over MJ. Hey, Cedric Maxwell, he's talking that talk as well. Right to Jordan's face. That was a crazy front clutch animation, and then also got the and one dunk as well. That is unbelievable. Come on, man. Seti, need you to carry us. Need Beasley to carry us. Hopefully Dikembe can be playing that good defense, grabbing us our rebounds as well. Come on, we're A-switching it. We're back out there to Shea. Look at Victor Wembanyama swatting that all the way to the other side of the court. Dude, the no money spent team, guys, is absolutely hooping. I kind of am regretting my decision now. Not really, because I still want 100 overall LeBron. 100%. I'm so confident about that decision. I can't wait to get that 100 overall LeBron. But man, the no money spent team came out to play in their final game together. Bogut came and get back there. Bogut almost with that chase down, but it's going to be a goaltend in there on 100 overall Shea. All right, it's still a 7-point game. This is still a very close one. I mean, if we play bad here in the last 3 minutes or so, it could definitely still be a ball game. I mean, we should have Bogut wide open. Bogut's gonna be left wide open. Haven't really taken many jump shots with this card, but that's a knockdown release. And yeah, Bogut is so good for us as well. Having this 7-foot point guard that we got for completely free. He does a lot of things that go unnoticed. Like, his defense is really good because of his size, able to recover back there out on Shea, get a moderate contest. And then he's got so much mismatches on the offensive end. My opponent's running out of bounds. Is he quitting? We should have Cedric Maxwell wide open. Seti in the right side corner. We're able to knock it down. Is that going to be a rage quit? Is he out of here? He's still playing the game. I don't really know what's going on, but we just got to lock in, stay locked, and don't get unlocked. Come on, good defense. That's a great contest on MJ. That should be game, honestly. He is starting to fall apart, and it looks like he should be quitting here. Seti in the corner. What is that shot, Evan? That is such a bad shot, but Bogut fighting for the offensive glass. And I don't really know what my opponent's doing. I think he might have given up. We're still going to lock in and still play good defense here on his Michael Jordan. What can Wemby do? Good defense. Watching that drive in. Look at Wemby clamping up on the perimeter against MJ. Great contest as well. Victor Wembanyama showing off that defense. Wemby then all the way to the cup, getting that layup to drop. And this has been an absolute masterclass here in the fourth quarter, going up by 15. Come on, can we get a contest there? He's got a sub in his starters. I don't know what he's doing. He's got like the best starting lineup in the game. Not actually, but I don't know why he's not bringing that starting unit in the game. And yeah, I think this one's going to be over. We pick up a huge W in the farewell tour for Dikembe as he's wide open. Dikembe knocking down that 3-point shot. A great way to end for Mr. Dikembe Mutombo. What a win, guys. What a win. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it. We pick up that win. I was spamming A, so I didn't really get to see that your opponent left a screen match, or your opponent left a match screen. But we pick up win number 21 in Showdown. And that is our final game with Dark Matter Beasley and Dark Matter Dikembe. But honestly, that's the best way to go out. They both played amazing there in that game. We pick up the rage quit win against a top tier squad and a very good opponent with 135 wins. Like, is that dude not on the leaderboards? I feel like he has to be, right? What was his name again? It was like something don't. Oh, I think he was a PlayStation player though, so we wouldn't be able to see his gamer tag, I don't believe. But yeah, he's got to be up there in the Showdown tiers. You guys can let me know if you're on PlayStation where that guy does rank. I'm assuming he would be in one of the top spots for sure on PlayStation. But what a win, guys. And now it is time for the saddest part of the No Money Spent series. And it's going to pay me to do this, but we are going to go ahead. We are going to sell Dark Matter Beasley, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to sell Dark Matter Dikembe. Hopefully there's some good time slots right up, happening right now. I'm going to go see if there's some decent time slots. It looks like this is solid because there's another. Yeah, this is a pretty good time slot for Dikembe. Maybe there'll be better ones, but I think this is a good one. We're going to sell him for 4 hours. You guys will obviously see in 4 hours how much he does end up going for. And okay, 100,000 MT there up for Dikembe. This is so sad, guys. Like, genuinely, these cards have made the game so fun to play with because they're just genuinely insane cards. Beasley, actually not a bad spacing as well. I mean, this one right here has 20 legends, but we'll have about 35 minutes unless somebody lists theirs up as well with no other cards up. So these time slots actually look very decent. So hopefully that can make us a lot of MT. We'll come back in 4 hours, guys, and we'll see how much Dark Matter Beasley and Dark Matter Dikembe do sell for. Okay, guys, so there is just over 2 minutes remaining on our Dark Matter Dikembe and just over 2 minutes ending on our Dark Matter Beasley. Now on Dikembe Mutombo, he's at 521k. Dark Matter Beasley's at 387. Feel like it's not bad. I wish Dikembe would get maybe one more bid, pushing him up into like the mid to high 50s, like 500s. That would be ideal. Beasley, if he could get above 400k, that would be really cool. But I wouldn't mind if they ended for this. I feel like it would be definitely very decent. And if you guys are looking at the MT count in the top right of the screen, the way I was able to do that is I obviously went through and I finished going through my pack market and I got rid of all of the exchange pieces that we had. I quick sold all of the diamonds. We made quite a bit of MT from that. I also went through and I sold my takeover cards. I had like 5 or 6 chefs that I sold for 3k. I had, I think, 8 satellites that I sold also for about 2,500 MT. So I did go through and I've been selling about everything in my collection, and now we're up to almost 700k. Okay, Dikembe got one more bid, up to 554. But yeah, that's how we got to 700k MT. And I'm hoping with this amount, we could be at least at 1.5 with Dikembe Mutombo and Michael Beasley. If we take a look at LeBron here quickly, there is up for 1.6 with 23 minutes remaining. I don't think we're going to have 1.76 to bid on this card. So unfortunately, we're still going to need probably a little bit more MT to go ahead and get LeBron. Well, let's see how much our Beasley and see how much. Oh my God, our Beasley up to 426. Beasley's at 426. Yo, Beasley's cooking with those legend badges. But yeah, let's see how much Dikembe and Beasley do go for. Come on, Dikembe. Can we get one more bid? Beasley, you've been cooking. Honestly, if you end for 426, I'm not going to be too mad about that. Maybe they could each get one more bid, but come on. What are these cards going to end for? I feel like this is pretty decent. We're going to be looking at almost 900,000 MT between the two cards after tax. Can we get maybe another bid or two? Come on, anybody else want to bid on my Dikembe? Anybody want to bid? 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. Anybody want to bid? And it looks like Dikembe is going to end for, what was that, 554? Yeah, 554 for Dikembe. You guys can see I was selling a Draymond Green there as well. We sold him. And I've just been going through locking in players in my collection. You can see I have 200 players locked in. I got an extra 20,000 MT that way. I've just been doing everything I can to make MT. Do we get another bid on Beasley? Doesn't look like we get another bid on Beasley. So we got 554 for Dikembe. We got 426 for Beasley. Not that bad. I mean, tax-wise, you're looking at about 500k for Dikembe after tax. You're looking about 380, so we'll say like 850k. We should be making at least 850k plus a 700k. We should be at 1.55 would be my guess. So we're almost at 1.6, but I don't think that's going to get us LeBron in today's episode. So we're going to have to wait until probably tomorrow's episode or maybe over the weekend to get this 100 overall LeBron card. I'm going to do everything in my power to make the most MT possible. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's going to do it for today's No Money Spent. We sold Dikembe, we sold Beasley. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's No Money Spent episode. We should have 100 overall LeBron in the next No Money Spent, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.